Most people wake up each day and jump into routines without questioning them, checking phones, rushing through mornings, heading into work or school with little thought about why they're doing what they're doing. But a routine without purpose is just repetition without direction. It becomes a cycle of motion without meaning. When you embed purpose into your routine, suddenly every action, no matter how small, starts to carry weight. Purpose is what transforms tasks into mission-driven steps. It gives significance to the ordinary, reminding you that even the seemingly mundane parts of your day are part of something greater, if you choose to see it that way. A purpose-fueled routine is not about being busy. Being busy is easy. Anyone can fill a calendar, but not everyone fills their time with intention. Purpose asks you to pause before you act. It asks you to understand why your morning routine matters, why your effort at work or in your craft means something beyond a paycheck, and why really showing up each day carries potential. It's easy to let autopilot take over, but purpose challenges you to reclaim your focus. It insists that your time and energy are too valuable to be spent mindlessly. Purpose infuses clarity into your day, letting you operate not just efficiently, but meaningfully. It's when you connect routine to purpose that your daily actions start aligning with your long-term vision. You stop making decisions based on urgency and start making them based on significance. Your morning workout becomes about being strong enough to serve your future self. Your reading time becomes an act of expanding your mind, not checking off a to-do list. Even how you respond to others, the way you handle stress or how you lead, these all begin to reflect something deeper. Purpose acts as your internal compass, guiding your routine away from noise and toward impact. You realize that mastery doesn't come from one grand act, but from consistently doing the right things for the right reasons every single day. Purpose also keeps you grounded when things go wrong, because they will. No matter how disciplined or optimistic you are, some days are going to feel like a grind. But when you're anchored in purpose, setbacks don't shake you the same way. They still hurt, they still slow you down, but they don't stop you. Purpose reminds you that you're not working for applause or approval. You're working towards something that matters. And that makes the hard days easier to endure. It helps you push through the repetition, the fatigue, the doubt, because you know that this effort is in service of something meaningful, something bigger than comfort or convenience. The power of purpose also lies in its ability to simplify your life. When you're clear on your purpose, you don't waste energy on distraction. You stop chasing what looks good and start choosing what feels right. It's not about having the perfect routine, it's about having the right one for your mission. Every yes becomes intentional and every no becomes easier to say. You don't need to do more to be more, you need to be aligned. Alignment between your actions and your purpose creates momentum that doesn't fade. It builds trust with yourself. When your daily behavior reflects your deeper mission, you begin to believe in your own direction, even when results haven't arrived yet. Living driven daily isn't about waking up hyped every morning. It's about knowing why you're waking up at all. Purpose is what sustains you through the mundane and powers you through the milestones. It's the quiet force behind routines that last, not because they're exciting, but because they're meaningful. A life built on purpose-fueled routines becomes resilient. It moves steadily, not reactively. It creates depth in each day and confidence in each decision. When you live from purpose, the routine becomes sacred, not because it's perfect, but because it's yours, and it's real, and it's part of something that truly matters. Discipline is not glamorous. It doesn't get the standing ovation or the social media spotlight. It isn't romanticized in highlight reels or victory speeches, yet discipline is the bridge between who we are now and who we have the potential to become. It is the quiet, steady force that moves us from intention to action, from desire to achievement. While motivation is often described as the spark, discipline is the engine. It keeps going when inspiration has long since burned out. Discipline is what makes goals real. Without it, dreams remain in the realm of theory, floating above the surface of life without ever truly landing. There's a tendency to wait for the perfect moment, the right energy, the right emotion before taking action, but those perfect moments are rare, and when they do come, they vanish quickly. Discipline doesn't wait for ideal conditions. It shows up regardless of how we feel. It wakes you up early when you'd rather sleep in. It helps you make the healthy choice when the easy one is screaming louder. Discipline holds your values above your feelings and keeps you anchored to your commitments, even when the excitement is gone. The bridge to achievement is built plank by plank, and each plank is a choice to stay the course, to do the work, to move forward. When people admire those who have achieved mastery, what they often overlook is the mountain of disciplined moments that got them there. The artist who shows up to create when inspiration is silent, the athlete who trains on the days their body aches, the leader who sticks to the mission when obstacles multiply. These are not moments of ease, they are moments of discipline. This bridge is not built on occasional effort. It's the repetition of doing the hard thing, the boring thing, the necessary thing. It's waking up to a routine that doesn't look special on the outside but holds deep purpose on the inside. Discipline is not rigid, it's resilient. It bends with the struggles but does not break with the pressure. Discipline also sharpens your self-respect. Each time you follow through on what you said you'd do, even when no one's watching, you prove to yourself that your word means something. This quiet integrity builds confidence. Not the loud performative kind, but the kind that runs deep. You stop questioning whether you're capable because your actions speak louder than your doubts. Every moment of discipline reinforces your identity. I am someone who shows up. I am someone who finishes. Over time, that identity becomes so strong that it withstands setbacks, detours, even failure. Because discipline doesn't just change what you do, it changes how you see yourself. There will be times when the path is unclear, when the outcome feels far away, when the weight of consistency starts to wear on your spirit. But discipline doesn't require you to feel certain. It only asks you to keep moving. You may not always feel strong or motivated or successful, but if you keep showing up, you're building something real. You're crossing the bridge, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. The person you want to become is not waiting on the other side for you to arrive fully formed. That version of you is built by the steps you take today, tomorrow, and the next day. Step after step of deliberate, sometimes uncomfortable, but always purposeful action. Ultimately, discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. The freedom to grow beyond your limitations. The freedom to take control of your time, your habits, your outcomes. The freedom to trust yourself. When you embrace discipline as the bridge, you begin to understand that greatness isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things again and again. And once you start crossing that bridge, even slowly, you begin to see that the distance between where you are and where you want to be is not a matter of talent, luck, or timing. It's a matter of commitment. Fueled by discipline, one choice at a time. Momentum is often misunderstood as something you need to feel before you start. But that's not how it works. You don't find momentum by sitting still and waiting for it to show up. Momentum comes from movement, from taking the first imperfect step and then the next. It's built by action, not by thought alone. The moment you start moving, even in a small way, you begin to generate energy. That energy multiplies when you stay in motion. Progress doesn't need to be fast or flashy. It just needs to be consistent. Forward is forward, and move, no matter how minor, is the beginning of momentum. When we stay stuck in analysis, hesitation, or fear, we lose valuable time and energy. Waiting for motivation is a trap that keeps us still, and stillness, when prolonged, can breed doubt, anxiety, and the illusion that the path ahead is too big to conquer. But when we shift from thinking to doing, the weight starts to lift.